Okay, welcome to Emerald University. Cassidy and I are super excited to talk to you guys about the first rank in the business, why it's important, why you should care about it, and how you can do it like yesterday. So let's just get into it. I like to start with like what I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's in it for you. Obviously, it's your business and you want to be promoting yourself and your business, but let's talk about like the super fun stuff. So first of all, you get some sort of team swag. It is a promotion in your business, so your coach will be giving you something. I always do this and I never have one to show. Like what my girls get a team water bottle. I love them. They're super cute to show off like your Energize or just drinking water or whatever. So you get some sort of team swag for hitting this first rank in your business. You should know that it helps your team and it also helps your coach. So if you're somebody who likes that aspect, that's important to know that you have the ability to help your coach rank advance and or the whole team that you're a part of. You're helping that team grow and contribute to that team's value, which I'll talk about in a second. So that's important to know. You are also gaining momentum, which is indescribable. I don't even have a word for it. It's indescribable in this business. It needs to be momentum is something so like sacred in this business and it's to be protected at all costs. And if you just started as a coach, that's all the more reason to gain that momentum now. And then we will teach you how to not let that go because it shows people that you're actually doing this. No, you will get a shout out on social media for moving your business forward. And no, your friends and family and your followers may not know what that means. Like they're not in Beachbody land. They don't know what Emerald Rank means. But they do know that it's a promotion in your business. They see it's a big deal. They see you gaining that momentum. They see that you're really doing this. And for some of you guys, like you might have some people like maybe telling you behind your back or to your face, like, oh, that's cute. You know, like, oh, you're doing that thing. Like show them like, yeah, I am doing this thing. Like for real, look, I already opened myself for business. I hit the first rank in my business already. If you're a new coach, this should be like your week one goal. And I'll talk about why that's so simple in just a second. And what's cool is as an Emerald coaches, you are then eligible to receive free customer leads from corporate. So basically you are given clients that you don't have to work for and you're only eligible as an Emerald coach. You do have to also hit Success Club, which is just one more person. But I was very enticed by it's called the lead program, the lead wheel, because I was like, oh, cool, people I don't even have to work for, like lazy girl's dream, like sign me up. So that's the super fun stuff, like what's in it for you. I hope you guys are taking notes. If you don't know some of this stuff, like please always have a notebook ready. Okay, next, let's talk about what is Emerald Rank. And you guys feel free if you have questions to use the chat as we're talking about this so that I can answer your questions. I don't know where I was going with that. So Emerald Rank is the first rank in your business. And it's very simply you plus 2 personally sponsored people. It's you plus 2. It's 2 people that you are signing up. And if you've gone through the new coach training, if you haven't, please do. If you've gone through it, then you know that we just sign up everybody as a coach, whether they want to actively grow the business or not, because everybody wins in that situation. I'm not going to go too much in depth because we cover it in the training, but they get a discount. You get to build your rank. They save money. Like, you know, if they decide to build a business, they're already set up for it. Like, it's a win-win. So we sign up, it doesn't matter, like there's no box they click, like discount coach, and then that doesn't help your rank or something. It doesn't matter. Like signups are signups. And so they have more opportunities when they're signed up this way. And some people call it a VIP customer, like VIP status, whatever you want to call it. But it's just you personally signing up to people. If you've been in the back office, you may have clicked on something called graphical genealogy. And I want you to forget those words ever existed and never click that again because it's super confusing. But if you have clicked it, I'm just going to talk about it for a hot second because you've probably seen people that you're like, and you may have even asked your coach, like, I see other people, like, who are they? Those are people that either your coach has signed up or somebody else on the team, and you are benefiting from their volume, but it doesn't count as one of your 2 people. To hit Emerald rank, you need 2 personally sponsored, you'll hear us call that PS, personally sponsored coaches, okay? And then you're gonna start collecting volume. And I used to explain this, but Cassidy and I decided that volume is something that has the potential to be confusing, but when it's understood as a game changer. So I just want to show you this, like, it's kind of silly, but you'll get the point of volume and how it works with Team Cycle bonus. And that's what you get to start collecting as an Emerald coach. So I want you to just watch this video. It's not very long. We're going to watch it together. This is the best video I've ever seen with Team Volume explained. So
actually pretty simple. As a matter of fact, I'm going to explain to you exactly how it works using my kids' toys from when they were little. Okay, so here's how it works. To qualify for Team Cycle bonus, it means you first have to become an Emerald coach. How do you do that? Well, you have to be active and you have to enroll 1 new coach. We'll use wrestling great Jimmy Superfly Snuka on my left side, and we'll enroll another coach on my right side. We'll use Mega Robot Guy. And once you've enrolled 2 active coaches, 1 on your left side, 1 on your right side, you are an Emerald coach. And you've activated your business center. What does that mean when you've activated your business center? Well, basically, it means that you open 2 bank accounts that collect team volume. Now, I have my left bank account headed by Jimmy Superfly Snuka and my right bank account headed by Mega Robot Guy. And now, as you enroll new coaches, you start to build your team. Guess what? I just enrolled Mr. Monkey, and I'm going to put him right here under Jimmy Superfly Snuka. And guess what? Mega Robot Guy just told me that he found an astronaut to join him on his team. And you know what? The astronaut happens to know Lizard Man and put him on his team. And hey, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, he is on fire. He just found this odd yellow armadillo and this ornery cougar, and the ornery cougar happened to know Mousy, who joined them on their team. But wait, Mega Robot Guy here, he just found this green guy. We don't know his name, but you know what? Who cares? He's doing a challenge group. And the green guy, he just brought in some kind of weird cat. And back on Superfly side, Mousy brought in Mad Turtle and T-Rex. And the team just keeps building. So what happens now? Well, as this organization grows, every time someone does a challenge group or sells a challenge pack or another product or buys something, they create team volume. And the team volume from each one of these purchases all roll up into your banks. So let's imagine that every one of these guys happens to sell Shakeology. So each of them have 90 team volume points associated with them. So let's look here at the Robot Guys team. We've got 20 coaches times 90 team volume points. That's 1,800 points in my right bank. And over here on Jimmy Superfly Snuka's side, he has 10 coaches times 90 volume points from Shakeology. So that's 900 points on my left bank. Oh, wait a minute. What's that, Superfly? Really? Wow. Superfly just said that in addition to their own Shakeology HD orders, everyone on his side sold 3 Insanity Challenge packs. So each of them are producing 300 points. 10 times 300 is 3,000 team volume points. Fantastic job, guys. Robot Guy, you guys better get to work. Now, the week ends and you want to know how much team cycle bonus you earn. Well, here's how we figure it out. You earn 1 team cycle for every balanced 300 team volume points in your bank. That means we're going to subtract 200 from the side that has the most team volume and 100 from the other side. And every time we can do that with the balance that's left in your team volume accounts, you earn a cycle. So let's go back. I have 3,000 on Jimmy Superfly Snuka's side and 1,800 on the Robot Guy side. So Jimmy Superfly Snuka's side has more volume, so I'm going to subtract 200 from that side and 100 from Robot Guy's side. Okay, let's do the math. 3,000 minus 200 is going to leave me with 2,800 points. And 1,800 minus 100 on the other side leaves me with 1,700 points on my right side. So that's 1 cycle. All right, let's see if we can do it again. I subtract 200 from the side with the most team volume, so that's 2,800 minus 200, which leaves me a balance of 2,600 on that side. Robot Guy's side, I subtract 100, which leaves me a balance of 1,600 on that side. You have just cycled twice. So much fun. And we just keep going until we run out of team volume. So, can I do it again? Yes, that's 3 cycles. Can I do it again? That's 4 cycles. And again, 5 cycles. And again, 6 cycles. And again, 7 cycles. And again, 8 cycles. And again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. That's 15 cycles. Uh-oh. I just ran out of team volume on Superfly's side. Oh well, I still cycled 15 times. Now, how much is that worth? Well, if I'm an Emerald coach, I make $14 for every cycle. So I would have earned $210. And if you're a Ruby coach, you would earn $16 per cycle. So that would be $240. And if you are a Diamond coach, you would earn $18 per cycle. That's $270. And I still have 300 points in my right bank. And that will stay in my bank and roll over to the next week as long as I stay active. Now, if I go inactive, it all goes away and I got to start all over again from scratch. So that's how it works. Now, I've got to get back to work. Superfly, you're in. Astronaut Guy, you're in.
Okay, so it's kind of silly, but I think you guys get the point that volume is money basically, and you want to start collecting that money, that volume, and putting it into your bank ASAP, because the more you can make withdrawals, the more money you're going to make. And I want you to know that at first, when you're a new Emerald coach and you're just starting to build, your team cycle bonus portion of your check is not going to be a lot. You are still going to be making primarily commission, but as you continue to grow, that balance will shift. And now my paychecks are 95% team cycle bonus. So that is that's where the residual income comes from, and you can't start collecting that until you're an Emerald coach. So I hope that was helpful. I feel like that video is so much better than me explaining it. Volume is so important to understand. So let's talk about how you're going to go Emerald in 24 hours. Very entertaining too, for sure. Michael Neiman is always like that. He's hilarious from corporate. So how are you going to go Emerald in 24 hours? Because honestly, it is that simple. Emerald is a decision. Emerald is signing up 2 people. So the first person that you're going to sign up, I want you to think of who is the person that you would call to bail you out of jail? And so maybe that's your mom, or maybe that is your significant other, whoever that is. You want to sign them up. It is so smart, long-term and short-term too, to have another controlled account that you can manipulate in your business. It's a money-making decision. It's a business decision. And no, remember again, this person does not need to coach. My mom was my first sign up. She does not actively coach anybody, but she is a diamond coach, and her account makes like a couple hundred a week because I've built my business around her. And same with my husband is on my other side. He was my other coach. We were engaged at the time, and I was like, hey, babe, I wasn't on the phone with him. I was with him. And I was like, I'm going to sign you up as a coach. He was like, what the, like, no. He's like, nobody wants me to coach them. I was like, believe me, we are on the same page about that. But I was like, it's smart for me to do it for me. And he was like, okay, as long as I don't have to coach anybody, that's fine. And then I just started making him shakes every day because I wanted him to be healthy. So there are lots of different ways that you can sign people up for that. But the smartest way is to sign them up with a challenge pack. Because one, you're going to make commission off of that challenge pack. So if you already have, you probably do have Beachbody On Demand in your account, I recommend getting either like 2B Mindset, or now you can go Ultimate Portion Fix and Shakeology we call it a spouse account. Even if it's your mom, just roll with it here. Getting one of those, as long as you're not adding on certification. If you're adding on certification, that needs to be in your account, because otherwise then they would be coaching people. The certification would be in their name. Or getting the 3-day refresh is a good option, or just snagging another Beachbody On Demand challenge pack, but getting the performance line products. The key is that you want to grab something that you don't have so you can try out more of our products so that you can help more people. The more you know about our products, the more people you're going to be able to help. So that's what I suggest doing. You're going to make, like I said, you're going to make commission off of that sign up. So you're essentially going to take $40 to $50 off of that cost. And you're also going to get 2 Success Club points for signing that person up. And that's going to be really important, because then when you sign up your other person, which we'll talk about in a second, you'll get another set of Success Club points too. And that will already put you at Success Club 4, and your goal is Success Club 6, minimum 5 really, but they come in pairs. So, or Gina, yes, Ultimate Reset Pack, underrated products in there, especially for anybody with IBS. So then when you sign up that third person, that will get you to Success Club 6. And we want everybody to be a success starter. That means hitting Success Club their first 3 months, but I digress. Then I want you to, so that's your first person, your get out of jail card person. And it's not free, but anyways, then your next person, I want you to think of your dirt list friends. And first, these are the people that you would buy dirt from. Like as a kid, people would go around in their like wagons selling dirt, or if you're my generation, you made like different little things. Like my thing was like those little iron bead things. And you could like I made like cool ass shit, you guys. But anyways, you would like sell them to your friends, right? And they would do the same to you. So think of those people, and you're going to approach them like, girl, I'm doing this. Like, check out my coach's like results. I'm doing this. I would really love for you to do this with me. Like, here's an example. So me and my friends, actually I'm more of an NSYNC fan, but we love Backstreet Boys. We saw Backstreet Boys in concert like 5 years ago as a group, and they're coming back, they're touring again. And when they announced their tour dates, my girlfriends and I were all texting like, we have to go together. And it's this, and we all got excited together one person started the group text, and now we're all doing it together. Okay, it's the same thing. If you're excited about something, you're going to talk about it to your friends. If you're not talking about it to your friends, they're going to be like, hey, she must not be like really that excited about it. It's the same thing. So you have to talk to your friends like you're excited. You know, my best friends, I didn't invite them right away. I did not talk to them about this, and they thought it was so weird. They told me, they were like, why haven't you talked to us about this? Like, that's weird. And they were like, are you like, does it really not work or something? And I was like, no. And they were like, well, you haven't talked to us about it. It's one of my biggest regrets as a coach. And it was more embarrassing that way. And then when I was like talking to them about it, they're like, of course we'll support you, you know? So you need to make a list of your dirt list friends. It should be at least 10 people. Then you're going to take this a step further, and you're going to go through your Facebook friends list, and you're going to write down anybody that you think this could positively impact. So basically any name that you pass, you're going to write them down. It doesn't matter if you haven't talked to them since you went to high school. Pretty much my whole first year of my business was me recruiting people that I went to college with that were straight up maybe acquaintances. Like, that's a strong word. Like, we had one class together, but we're friends on Facebook. And then you're just going to send them an invite. And that's where your list is going to start from. Excuse me. Okay, extra things to keep in mind is that, again, they're going to make a 25% commission, or they're going to have a 25% discount going forward. You're going to make the commission. But then they can also refer people, and that's all in the training. So that's pretty much what Emerald is. It's basic AF. And you guys, I really want to hit this home that it's so simple to hit Emerald. It really is a decision. And this is really going to show your coach if you're serious about building this business. You told your coach that you wanted to build this business. This is step one, and it's not a scary step. This is just the first promotion of many to come. And I mean, to make back your investment, you need to be signing up 3 people. And this is just the first 2. So, Cash, did I forget anything? Do you want to add anything?
No, I don't think so. I just think that, you know, like you said, we like to make Emerald, you know, or lots of things in this business so much harder than they really are. And every time that I do have, you know, my coaches go Emerald, then they're like, oh, wow, like that's all it was. I don't know why I was making it such a big deal. We had a ton of girls that hit Emerald and Success Club in the flash sale we had last week and didn't even like realize it. And that's how easy it is. Like, it's not a hard thing. It's just helping 2 people get started. And it's really, you know, those first 2 people, like you said, are going to be someone on your dirt list and then someone you can control. So like my first 2 people were my mom and my now fiance was boyfriend at the time. And I just signed him up and I was like, hey, I'm signing up as a coach. And I just did it. Yeah, he didn't have a decision in it. And then I had my mom signed up, and she didn't even end up like staying on Shakeology. She drinks it now and everything. But, you know, even if you have someone sign up, it doesn't mean that, you know, you could have someone sign up and just be like, can you just be my guinea pig and try it for 30 days? And if you don't like it or whatever, like you don't have to keep doing it, because you're going to be helping people every month. And so, you know, you can replace that spot or whatever, but just to help you get started in your business, you know, ask your best friend to do it with you, ask your mom, ask whatever. Like, I got my grandma signed up on Shakeology because I was like, Grandma, you need these nutrients. Like, I know you're not getting in your veggies and multivitamins every day. So, you know, like there is someone that you can help. It doesn't matter who it is, but, you know, don't overcomplicate it. Like there's 7 billion people in the world, and you're going to try to tell me that you can't find 2 people that need to better their life or be added to a positive community or, you know, get a health and fitness routine. I don't think so.
For sure. Amen. So does anybody have any last questions? You can put them in the chat. We have 3 minutes, and then I'm going to let you guys go, because then you're going to go get ready to sign up 2 people and hit Emerald rank. And just so everybody knows, our weeks run Thursday to Wednesday. So we always rank advance and get paid on Thursdays. So because there's plenty of time, if you want to hit this first rank in your business tomorrow, show your coach like, hey, I'm doing this.
You have till 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and midnight Eastern. So just make sure you know that, because if you're with like me and you're in Pacific Standard Time, then you only have till 9 p.m. But that's plenty of time. Like you could do it in like 5 minutes if you wanted to right now. Get off this call and sign up your mom and your boyfriend. Guys, don't be afraid to ask questions. Like anything you want.
I always will just assume you're like, you know everything about volume and stuff. How do you invite without sounding like an annoying salesperson? Okay, so just talk to people like a human. Like just be yourself. Just don't. Gina Kish always says that, like, hashtag just don't be weird. Like how would you talk to your best friend? Like how I just said, like Kayla, girl, check out my coach's transformation. Like I'm so excited. I'm doing this. I'm kind of nervous, but I'd love other people to do it with me. Would you want to do it with me? Or would you want to like learn more about what I'm doing or something like that? Just how would you talk to your best friend? Because you're going to invite them. So
well, yeah, and think about it this way, like, you know, people want to do things, people want to join you on the journey. Like they want to do this with you. And just like if you were going to go sign up for a gym membership, you would probably ask some of your friends like, hey, would you do this with me? Or you're going to go take a yoga class or a spin class or whatever. You're going to ask your friends to come with you. And it's the same thing with this. So just like reach out to your friends and be like, I really need your accountability. I don't want to do this alone. Like, let's shred for summer together. What do you say? You know, like just do it like you would talk to your best friend.
Ashley asked, so when I sign my husband up, he'll just pay the $15.95 a month and won't have to technically do anything else after just getting the challenge pack. Correct. You need, your coaches need 50 PV to be active. So here's a couple examples. That's one order of Recover that you could put under that account. That is also, it could be a tub of Energize and an Energize sampler. That's enough. So you just need some configuration of 50 PV to keep it active. And I always say, like, if anything, what you should keep under your account is Shakeology on Home Direct. And if you order anything else, put it under your spouse account, because that's going to help you build that volume that Michael was talking about with the superheroes, and it will keep that account active as well.
Sign up. I paid for it. So this is what I did is I signed him up and I paid for it. And I said, I ordered you, this challenge pack to try Shakeology. And if you don't like it, you don't have to keep drinking it, but I'm paying for the first one. Like, just try it. And it's free. Like, who's not going to try it, So I paid for it. He tried it and he didn't think he was going to like it at all. He was like the biggest skeptic, and he drinks it every day and has for over 2 years. So.
Ashley asked if it matters if the first 2 people you sign up are not someone who would be like a spouse account, like a controlled account. for those with family who don't support. You can add someone later that could act like that. Like, okay, so first I'm going to say, even if they don't support, I think it's important to have a controlled business center. Whether they're using the products or not, you just need to have somebody's blessing that you're using their social security number. It is a game changer to have a spouse account in that first spot on your weak leg. And you can check out a video about that. We can post that in the team pages about like why that's important. But if you're signing up other people, like that's obviously fine too. We just want you to know that it is an advantage going forward to have controlled business centers. So you guys, like my mom and Scott are two of my diamonds on my team. They contribute to my 7-star rank, like significantly. And I control that. So it's nice. And I made them both emerald. And so then they made me diamond. So that was nice for me. Elizabeth, I signed up my sister and my husband, emerald, boom. Yep, super simple. It's super simple. So Kayla said, I've had a lot of people almost there and they lose them when I tell them the price. How do you suggest getting them over the price excuse? If they're your close friends, I would just say what Cassidy said, like, just try it for a month. Like, let them know about the money back guarantee. If they hate it, they can return it. Like, can you go to like a smoothie bar every day for a month and then at the end of the month be like, actually, I didn't love all 30 of those smoothies. I would love a refund. And they would just like laugh at you. But like, we actually do that in Beachbody. So I would fall back on that. And if they're your close friends, like, be sincere, like you are looking for their support. What happens when your spouse account makes enough money to get taxed, especially when it's not your actual spouse account, so you aren't filing taxes together? So you would need that person's blessing. You get a 1099 from Beachbody when that account makes over $600. You guys, some of you guys are worried about things that, I mean, you haven't even taken the first step, and you're like building this case for why you can't do it. Like, let the bullshit go. You know, like I have my brother, my sister, I just like that stuff. I just like don't let them make more than $600. And, you know, I have my aunt too. And she was like, shit, if you know, it makes more than $600, like, whatever, you know, it's fine. And like my mom's account makes a lot and I just had to have her blessing. She does, so she pays the taxes on that money. But so if your spouse isn't cool with like having additional income, then that's weird. You know, like we pay taxes on money that we're making. So,
yeah. And like when Nate, cause like we're not married yet or whatever, when he would get his taxes, whatever it was from Beachbody that he owed, I just paid it. Like that was it. It's not a big deal. And the whole like first year, I don't think like he didn't have to do that the first year because it wasn't over $600. So don't worry about that because you're going to be focusing until you even get to diamond. You're not even going to be thinking about working a spouse account and all of that right now. So you don't need to stress about all of those things right now. And I just uploaded in the Emerald University call event, both of ours, I uploaded a couple examples of conversations and an image, like kind of showing you guys how much of a difference that spouse account makes money wise. So yeah, make sure after the call you check it out. And then I uploaded a couple images that have example invite for like someone you know, someone you don't know, etc.
Thank you. Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's not going to be. And like what I did was the first, like Rachel, I just didn't allow Nate's account to make a lot of money until he was like ready for us to do that. So you can control it.
And remember, guys, if you're paying taxes, it means you're making more money. Like I
like
know
a lot of money.
It's not fun to pay taxes, but like we're honestly talking in circles at this point. Like, but I mean, I end up paying a lot in taxes. So that's because I make good money with Beachbody. Like I got tax returns as a teacher because I was considered poverty level. Like, you know what I mean? So would you rather be making more money and paying more in taxes? Like, I don't know. It's just the way our society is. So it's just something to think about.
Yeah, so you want to make sure you have set your preferred placement when you go into your Coach Online office and you click monitor my business, and then you go to your preferred placement, which is under the sponsorship drill down tab, and you can set it to your week outside leg. And then if for some reason like they get placed on the wrong leg or whatever, just make sure when you get them signed up, you check with your coach. And if it gets placed on the wrong leg, you have 5 days to move someone. So if for some reason like both people go on the same leg or something and you're freaking out, don't worry. Like we can fill out a quick form and get someone moved over to the other side. But you can choose your placement beforehand.
And we'll kind of help you keep an eye on that, especially if it's obvious that it's a spouse. I always look and make sure it's where you want it to be. Okay, well, great call, guys. Let's get after it. Go crush it. Sign up your 2 people and your 3rd, really, so you can lock in Success Club right now. How awesome would that be to already have made back your investment in March and have literally the whole month to just continue helping people and building your team. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys that Cassie's like, oh, this went off too. So I hope nobody left, but if you made it to the end, then you get in on the best part about going Emerald. So you need to be signing up 2 people literally ASAP. The people that do that and have 2 people, doesn't even have to be official tomorrow, but you have 2 people on your team, you will get invited to a special call. It is by invite only. We will not be posting about this in the team pages. You will get invited to an exclusive call with Cassidy and myself talking about going to the next rank and the opportunities that come with that. You guys, the group we have right now of girls doing that, we have a diamond popping tomorrow, and some of them, a bunch of them are like 1 or 2 people away. This is working, and it's because they have protected that momentum. That's what I was talking about earlier. So you have to just have those 2 people signed up. I will be sending out my invites like on Monday and Tuesday because the call will be on Wednesday. So you want to be, let me just tell you, you want to be on that call. We don't, we record it, but only send it to the people that earned it. It's not public on YouTube or anything. You cannot access it any other way. And it is, like I said, protecting that momentum. Oh, it is so good. It is like, we're so excited about it because we feel like we found the secret sauce for you guys. And this is step 1. So, and we only have this call once a month. So we want you guys in on it because we're watching all these girls in the Diamond and 30 group just slaying. And we want to watch you guys slay too and enjoying it. Like that's the best part, I think.
Yeah, they're having fun and they're just seeing so much growth in their business that like some of them have been coaches for a long time too, and they're like, just being consistent and being in this group for the last 3 weeks has like blown up my business. And they're like meeting each other and making like awesome friends too. It's really cool.
And some of them are brand new and have been coaches for like a month or so and are super close to Diamond already, as they should be. That's what everybody should do. So we love seeing that happening, and we want you guys to be a part of it. So that's the best part, and we can't wait to send out our invites to you guys and shout you out for going Emerald and then beyond. Bye.